Linux Review. In this lab, you review basic Linux skills including command navigation, file management, regular expressions, and system administration. This lab is not meant as a substitute for prior Linux experience and does not necessarily cover all the Linux skills you need for this course. This lab should serve as a good measure of your Linux skills and help direct you to where you may need more review. Required resources: one PC, VirtualBox, and DevNet Associate Virtual Machine. Launch DevNet Associate Virtual Machine. Go to VirtualBox. This is the virtual machine. Right click, Start. Review command syntax navigation. ls pwd cd sudo. Open terminal. Navigate directories. Terminal. Use the ls command to display a listing of the current directory. Remember that commands are case sensitive. Okay, ls, this is for list. Now, on your home directory, this is the home directory. This symbol is the home directory, your local home directory, and list the contents of your home directory. This is directory desktop, documents directory, downloads directory, and more directories. Use the ls command with the labs argument to display the contents of the labs folder or directory. Okay, and you have this directory labs, so you can list the contents of labs directory. And there is another directory. It's the DevNet dash source directory. Use the ls command with the L option to display a long display of the contents of the current directory. Okay, use list with long list. Okay, long list. Enter. And now you have the same directories as the previous list. The same directories, but now you have more details about them. The size, the date and time, the user, the group, the privileges, D for directory, and this is the number of hard links of each directory in this case. Use ls command with R option. to display the contents of the current directory in reverse alphabetical order. Okay, use reverse, R for reverse. So now you can see is the reverse of the previous example. Multiple options can be used at the same time. For example, use L and R options to display the contents of the current directory both in long and reverse order. So use L, R. Okay, the reverse of this reverse order. Use the man command with the argument ls to see all of the possibilities in the manual. The man command can be used to look up any command within the system. Use the spacebar to advance to subsequent screens and press Q to quit. Okay, so you can verify the manual of ls command. Manual of ls. Now is list directory contents. Option A for all to show hidden files and space space space. For example, option L, long listing, space R for reverse, space and S for size, print the allocated size of each file. Okay, more options, space and Q to quit. You can also use -- help argument after most commands to see a shorter summary of all the available command options. So ls -- help. Okay, and now you can see some options that you can use. Use the pwd command to display the current working directory. Okay, working directory. Pwd, and this is your home directory. This is the root, this is the home directory, and this is the directory of your user. So when you see this symbol, is this home directory, your local home directory. And now this is my current directory. Use cd to change directory. Okay, and previously do ls list, and on the home directory you have the, for example, documents directory, so you can use cd change directory and go to Documents directory. Enter. Okay, and now you can see this is the home directory. Is this, and now you are in Documents directory. Use the cd command with the slash symbol to change directories to the root directory, because this slash is the root. Use pwd again to see that you are now in the root directory. Okay, you can change directory to the root. Go to the root, enter. Now you are on the root. Verify pwd, and now you are on the root. Okay, and return to the home dev associate documents directory. Okay, so use change directory, slash is the root, home dev. You can use tab to complete the commands and the arguments. So you can press tab. Now it's completed. And D uppercase docu, then press tab. Now it's completed and enter. Now you are now on documents directory. Use the dot characters to move up a single directory, and use pwd again to see you are back in the user's home directory. Okay, and change directory and go up one level, point, enter, and pwd, and now you are on the home directory. Support user commands for administrative access. Use the sudo command to issue a single command as the root user. For example, use the sudo apt-get update command to update to refresh the list of available packages installed on the virtual machine. This command will not work without using the sudo command. Okay, try to use the command without sudo apt-get update, enter. Now permission denied. So only the administrator, only the authorized user can do this. So only root can do this. So you can add sudo apt-get update, enter. Review file management. You will review file permissions, change file permissions and ownership, move files, copy files, remove files, and view files. You can review permissions. Use the ls desktop and option L to display the contents of the desktop folder. Okay, a long list of desktop. So you know your home directory, you have the desktop directory. So use long list of desktop. is desktop. Enter. Now you can see the contents. They are files because it starts with dash, and they are files. If it starts with D, is a directory. But now all these are files. Are these files on desktop. Answer the following questions about the output above. What does the initial dash represent in the permission information? This is the file type field. The dash represents a regular file. What would be in the place of the dash if the item was a directory? It would be a D for directory. Okay, dash for regular file and D for directory. What do the next three letters or dashes represent in the permission information? These represent the permission of the file owner over the file. Okay, 1, 2, 3. These represent the permissions of the file owner over the file. So in this case, the owner can read, can write, and can execute. What do the middle three letters or dashes represent in the permission information? These represent the permission of the group over the file. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. These represent the permission of the group over the file. So the group can read, the group cannot write, and the group can execute. So the question is, who is the user? This is the user. And what is the group? This is the group. The user can read, can write, and can execute, and this user. And the group, this group, the group can read, cannot write, and can execute. What do the last three letters or dashes represent in the permission information? These represent the permissions others over the file. Okay, last three. These are the permissions others. Okay, and this is for another user. Another user can read, cannot write, and can execute. Any other user. What does the first instance of dev associate in the permission information indicate? This indicates the user owner field and is the owner of the file. Okay, this is the owner field and is the owner of the file, of this file. What does the second instance of dev associate in the permission information indicate? This indicates the group owner field and is the group of the file. Okay, this is the group. What does a permission type of R mean? This means a permission of read. This allows for the file contents to be read or copied. What does a permission type of W mean? This means a permission of write. This allows for contents to be modified or overridden. It allows for files to be added or removed from a directory. What does a permission type of X mean? This means a permission of execute. This allows for a file to be run as a process. Although script files require read permissions as well. Change file permissions and ownership. Use the cd command to change the documents directory. Okay, go to documents. Okay, cd documents. Okay, sensitive. Now you are on documents directory. Use the command echo to create a shell script file that will have the command ls desktop inside the file. Remember that a greater than character redirects command output to a file. Okay, use this command echo to write this, but will be redirected to this file, my file.sh. Okay, redirect this text to this file. Echo ls desktop and okay, and I don't have the greater than character. I don't have this symbol on my keyboard, so you can use the following solution. Double click on terminal to open a new terminal. And use manual of ASCII. Enter space space space. So you can copy this and paste. Okay, and redirect to my file.sh. My file.sh. Enter. Very nice. The myfile.sh script is stored in the documents directory. So use cat command to view the only command in the script. The file will be used as an example to modify permissions and ownership. Okay, you can use cat to verify. Okay, first you can use ls to verify. Okay, this is the file. So you can verify this with cat. myfile.sh. Enter. Now you can see the content. Okay, so this is the content of the file. Use the command /myfile.sh to run the script. Access is denied because you must set the permissions of executable on the file. Okay, try to run the script. Use /myfile.sh. Enter. Permission is denied. Use ls and long list to verify. Okay, long list, enter. Now this is the file. You can see the permissions. Okay, it's a regular file. The user, the owner is dev associate. The owner can read, can write, but the owner cannot execute. So use the command chmod +x to allow you to execute the file. Chmod +x myfile.sh. Okay, so add the execution permission. Enter. Verify. Long list. Now the user can read, can write, and can execute. Now you can see the file is green. Run the script. And you can use the up arrow to repeat previous commands. Use the up arrow to repeat previous commands. Now you can repeat the execution of the script. Enter. Now you can see the contents of the desktop directory, because the content of the script is the command to list the contents of the desktop directory. So when you will execute the script, you will be able to execute the command ls desktop, and you will view the list of the files. Use the command sudo change owner root myfile.sh to change the ownership of the file to root. The current owner of the file is myfile.sh, and the current owner is dev associate. Change the owner. Sudo change owner. The new owner will be root, and the file is myfile.sh. Enter. Verify. Long list. Now the owner is root. Use the move files command. Use the command mv to move the file myfile.sh to desktop. Okay, now you are on documents. Myfile.sh is placed on documents directory. So move to another directory. Move to desktop directory. Okay, and move the current directory, my file.sh, and this is the source. The destination is home directory, the user directory, the associate, and desktop, case sensitive desktop. Okay, enter. Now you can see the file here. You can verify. There are a lot of ways to verify. You can use the following. Just list the contents of home, the associate desktop. Enter. Now you can see the file here. And also you can use the following. Go up one level and the desktop directory, enter. The same result, very nice. Return the file to the documents folder. So you can move the file, place it on desktop, my file.sh, and place to my file.sh. Enter. Okay, and now you can verify. Review and desktop directory, enter. No file, and review the current directory documents. And this is okay. The source is the desktop directory and destination is the current directory. Use the move command to rename the file. Okay. Move command can also be used to rename the file. The source is my file.sh and the new name will be my file-renamed.sh. Enter ls to list. Now the file has a new name. Use the copy files command. Use the copy file to create a copy of the current file. Okay, create a copy of this file, my file. Press tab to complete, and the name of the destination. This is the source. Create the destination, my file underscore rename it and copy it.sh. Okay, create a copy of this source of this file, and the copy will be this. Enter and verify ls. Now you can see the file and the copy. Use remove files. You can use rm to remove the copy. So you can use the following RM for remove the copy, enter, and verify only the original file and no copy. Use the standard output redirect. Use the redirect to place text into a new file called linux.txt. So you can create this text with echo. The text is Linux is awesome, and redirect this text to the file linux.txt. Echo Linux is awesome. And redirect this to a file called linux.txt. Enter. Verify. Use cat to view the contents of linux.txt. I'm sorry, Linux. Okay, very good. And also you can redirect the contents of linux.txt to a new file, linux2.txt, and use cat linux.txt, redirect the contents to a new file called linux2.txt, enter, and verify the linux2.txt contents. Very good. Use the echo command to append text to the linux2.txt file. Okay, so a double greater than symbol means to append more contents. Okay, append more contents. I love Linux. Okay, echo I love Linux, and append to the file linux2.txt. Enter, and review the contents of linux2.txt. Now you can see 2 lines. Use the echo command to override the contents of a file. Okay, so use the only one greater than, only one character. Linux is powerful. Okay, and so before to do this, verify the contents of the file linux.txt. Use cat and verify linux.txt. Enter. The content is Linux is awesome. But now you can use echo, and you can use Linux is powerful. You use only one symbol and redirect this to linux.txt. Enter. And now verify the contents. Now you can see Linux is powerful instead of Linux is awesome. Use B text editor. Use the following command to start the B text editor and open a text file. Okay, so use B to open linux2.txt. B linux2.txt. Enter. Now this is the editor. Use the text editor to change the content of the following. Linux is Linux, I am awesome. The A key will allow you to enter edit mode. appending after the cursor's position, while the I key will allow you to enter the edit mode, inserting at the cursor's position. You will need to use the escape key to enter command mode to move around. Remember that D will delete, cut, Y will yank, copy, and P will put paste the current line with the cursor. I key to edit, I key to insert, I key, press I key, and down here you can see the insert mode. So modify using the arrows and backspace. Linux is Linux. I am awesome. Okay, very good. Save the text to a new file called linux3.txt. Remember that you will need to be in the command mode and type column to enter X mode so that you can save the document. You can then use the quit exit command, column Q to exit the B editor. Okay, and you are on insert mode, escape key, and now you are on command mode. This is command mode. Use column W to write, and then the write is save, and save with a new name, linux3.txt. Enter. Okay, it's written on this file, linux3.txt. And column Q to quit. Enter. Okay, add this symbol, column Q, and this symbol, enter. Very nice. So you can verify using cat, verify linux2.txt. This Linux is awesome, I love Linux, and verify Linux 3. Linux is Linux, I am awesome. Very good. Review regular expressions. Use the grep command to review how you can use regular expressions for filtering. Use the grep command to filter the contents of the passwd file to display the line from the passwd file containing dev associate. Notice that the two instances of dev associate are highlighted. Also notice that the grep command is case sensitive. The instance of dev associate is not highlighted. Okay, and search the lines. Okay, use this command. Use grep to filter. In this file, the file is placed on the etc directory. The file is passwd, and this file is placed on the etc directory. And search the lines on this file. Search the lines with this content, dev associate. Okay, just grep and filter the lines with dev associate. The lines that contains dev associate keyword. on this file, passwd, enter. Now, this is the line. This file, passwd, has a lot of lines. Will show only, but grep will show only the line that contains dev associate. Now, filter for root. Repeat the command and modify this root, enter, and we show only the line that contains the root keyword. Use the anchor character to find the word, but only at the beginning of the line. Okay, you can use this character okay, enter. Okay, only at the beginning, the line that contains a root, but only at the beginning. And use this another character to find a word at the end of the line. For example, false, but at the end of the line. False, enter. Now you can see the lines that contains the keyword false, but only at the end. Okay, use grep to match a specific length words with different letters in them. Okay, DM with middle two letters. Any letters. Okay, DM. Okay, DM with two letters in middle. DM with two letters in middle. Now you can see, for example, demon or DNSM. Use grep to find lines where only the numbers 8 or 9 are present. Okay, use 8 or 9, enter. So the output will show the lines with 8 or 9 or both. Okay. Okay, show the lines with comma, comma. Okay, very good. Use the grep command to find occurrences of 0 or more of the pattern preceding it. You can use the following: search new with this symbol, enter, and we'll search new and ni, new and ni. Now review system administration. You will review basic Linux system administration tasks including shutting down the computer, viewing and testing the network configuration, viewing processes, managing installation packages, updating user passwords, adding content to files, and using text editors. Shut down the computer. Use the command shutdown now to initiate a shutdown of the operating system and the virtual machine immediately. You do not have to perform this action as the virtual machine will shut down and you will need to restart it manually. Formats of this time argument can be the word now, a time of day in format hour, column, minute, or the number of minutes to delay in the format plus minutes. For example, shut down now. Okay, and do not execute this command. Use date to verify the date and time. Date. The date, time zone. For example, use this shut down the operating system in 1 minute and display the message come back soon. Okay, for example, shut down in 1 minute, the message is come back soon. Enter. Okay, shutdown scheduled for Saturday and the next minute. Shutdown C to cancel. Okay, shutdown C to cancel. Dash C. Enter. Okay, very good. View and test the network configuration. And the IP address command. IP address. This is the loopback interface, the number 1. Now this is the loopback for IPv4, the loopback for IPv6. This is the Ethernet interface EMP0S3. This is the IP address, subnet mask, prefix, IP, the MAC address, the link local IPv6 address. Then the interface number 3 is dummy. This is the IP address, subnet mask. Okay, use command ping with the option C4, C for count 4 pings, and ping a computer on your local network 4 times. Okay, use a valid address on your network, maybe your default gateway or any other valid IP address. I will use count 4 pings. Enter. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can also ping a name and the main name system DNS will resolve the name to an IP address. Username, for example, count for cisco.com. Okay, very good. View processes with use ps command to display the processes that are running in the current terminal. Okay, use the ps command. Now you can see the bash. The bash is this terminal, and ps is this command. Use ps with option E to display all the processes running on the computer. ps-e. Now you can see all the processes. A lot of processes running in the computer. System D, the bash, and other processes. You can pipe any command output to one screen at a time by adding the pipe and more. One screen output displays with the more shown at the bottom. You can now use Enter key to display one line at a time, the spacebar to display one screen at a time, or Ctrl+C to exit and return to the command prompt. So redirect the output of ps-e, redirect, use the pipe and redirect this to more. More is a tool, okay, to view screen by screen. Okay, ps-e the pipe and use more. Okay, and you can use now you can see this more message here, this more message. Press space key, space, 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 space. Very good. Okay, or you can use less, enter, and you can press page down, page down, page down. But the advantage is that you can go up, page up, page up, page down, page up, and press Q to quit. Q, very good. Use PS with the EF option to display all the processes that are running on the computer with more detail. PS EF. Now you can see more details about the processes. The user ID, for example, the root, the process ID, the first process is init, the process ID. This is the parent process ID. Obviously, the process 1 does not have a parent, is 0, but for 3, the parent is number 2, is this parent process ID. Okay, C for the CPU usage. CPU usage. Okay, and S time is a start time, time when the process started. The terminal associated with the process. For example, terminal 1, terminal 7. 0 and 1. time, and this is the total CPU usage. Total CPU usage. And CMD is the command, the name of the command. Manage packages. apt get update to refresh the list of available packages in the operating system. You must use administrative level permissions to use this command, so use sudo apt-get update, enter. Okay, very good. Use the command apt-cache search to find a specific package. For example, speed test. You can use sudo apt-cache search. For example, speed test. You can search. You can search all about speed test. All packages related to a speed test. And you can install a package. For example, you can install this package, speed test-cli command line interface. It's a command line interface for testing internet bandwidth using speedtest.net. So you can use sudo apt-get install and use this package, speed test-cli, enter. Okay, the package is downloaded from our repository and now is installed. Very nice. So you can use speed test speed test-cli. Okay, testing download speed about 35 megabits per second. Testing upload speed about 11 megabits per second. Very good. Use the command apt-get upgrade to update all the packages and dependencies on the computer. Use sudo for root privileges, sudo apt-get upgrade. But do not execute this command, but will take a lot of time, so do not execute this command. Use the command apt-get purge to completely remove a package from the computer. So you can use sudo apt-get purge speedtest-cli. Okay, sudo apt get push speed test dash CLI, and yes to confirm. Okay, will be removed. Removing speed test dash CLI. Very good. Update passwords. Use the command passwd to update your password. If you actually change the password for your dev associate user, make sure you remember it. So use the command passwd and you will change the password for your current user dev associate. Okay, but I will not execute this command because I don't want to change the password for now. And use the command passwd with option as uppercase to view the status of your password. Passwd dash as uppercase. Now you can see the user is dev associate and the password is set Jan 17 2020. Okay, use the manual pages for the passwd command to research the S option and find the answer to the following questions. Okay, and man passwd, enter. Okay, view the manual and search for the S uppercase option. This display account status information. The status information consists of 7 fields. The first field is the user's login name. The second field indicates if the user account has a logged password, L, no password, MP, or usable password, P. The third field gives the date of the last password change. The next 4 fields are the minimum age, maximum age, warning period, and inactivity period for the password. These ages are expressed in days. Okay, Q to quit. Okay, this is the user. This is a usable password. This is the date of last password change. This is the minimum age, the maximum age, the minimum age in days, the maximum age in days, the warning period in days, inactivity period for the password. What is the current status of the password? P indicates a usable password, active password. What is the minimum number of days? 0. Okay, the minimum number of days that must pass before the password can be changed. Okay, 0. What is the number of days after the password expiration that the account remains active? Okay, this is okay. Minus one or -1 indicates the password never expires due to inactivity. Thank you very much. But now you can use shutdown command. Shutdown now. Very good.